Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Cannelli.
This Courier Times Update is brought to you by St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, PA. It's your health, expect more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Cannelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with what you need to know in our community this Friday, July 19th. The popular Nifty 50s restaurant on Street Road in Bensalem appears to have suffered a total loss after a 2-alarm fire this morning. Heavy fire conditions through the roof and front of the building forced fire crews to battle the blaze outside rather than inside. Employees were able to escape before the fire engulfed the building. There were no customers inside. No one was injured, but one firefighter was taken to the hospital for observation for a heat-related problem.
Fire department dispatched this morning around 6:45 out of the Nifty 50s here on Street Road for a report of a store fire. Employees were reporting they had some type of fire above the ceiling. Police arrived on scene shortly thereafter and confirmed there was fire in the ceiling. The fire crews got here. We had heavy fire conditions through the roof and also out of the front of the building. Crews attempted to make an interior attack but were forced to go exterior. At this time, they're still pulling out a lot of hot spots. The investigation is still ongoing. It's just beginning, and we'll have some more information later on. Our guys here are pretty tired. They're pretty spent. We have 2 alarms worth of apparatus here from Bensalem Township and also surrounding municipalities. They are pretty tired. It's a hot day, and they also had an incident last night. So we're just slowly rotating the manpower through and hoping to get through this without anybody getting injured. We're gonna begin our investigation. Actually, get in there and start digging in a few minutes. But it appears the building's going to be a total loss.
That was video by our videographer Dave Garrett. Officials are investigating the cause of the blaze. We'll have the latest update on this story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. An arrest is likely after the body of a newborn male was found inside a Tullytown home late last night. Police say there is a person of interest and a press conference will be held next week. Officials did not release any other details about the incident on Lakeside Drive except that the child was just born earlier this week. Detectives interviewed several family members and friends. Reporter George Matar has this story on our website. Jurors continue to deliberate this morning in the sexual harassment case against William Tennant High School music teacher Tyrone Dinkins. Jurors got the case Thursday afternoon following closing arguments and deliberated for 2 hours before adjourning until this morning. Although Dinkins has admitted to some of the activity, including hugs and comments, he and his attorney maintain that they were not meant to be sexual and the allegations are misunderstandings.
It is very devastating to him. He did care very much for these girls and still wishes them well, but obviously this has been quite devastating for he and his family.
If convicted, Dinkins could face up to 2 years in prison. Reporter Lori Mason-Schrader will have your up-to-the-minute coverage on the outcome of this case online. If you owe money on your sewer bill in Bristol Township, you'll be getting a note in the mail, and if you don't pay, your service might be disconnected. The township plans to send out regular delinquency notices since mostly residential customers owe more than $3 million to the municipality in sewer bills.
I think that we have to be sensitive to the economy and to the plight of the ratepayers. There's a lot of people who are having financial difficulties. So we've developed an action plan that we think will address our needs and also the needs of the ratepayer.
People will have the ability to pay their bills or make arrangements to pay over a period of time, officials said. You can read reporter Danny Adler's full story online. When we return, we'll tell you why people flocked to the Best Buy in Falls Thursday afternoon just to wait outside in the blistering heat. Fans of the hit singing group Fifth Harmony got a special treat Thursday afternoon, but they had to sweat through sweltering temperatures first. The crowd met members of the group for an autograph session and performance at the Best Buy in Falls.
Big round of applause. Here's the girls from Fifth Harmony.
I'm excited for seeing them. I've never been to one of these things before, and I really like them. I love Fifth Harmony. We love you, Fifth Harmony.
The group was on the second season of the X Factor reality show. Kelly Armstrong and Chloe Elmer have the full story and video at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Recent Recent Council Rock North graduate Zach Herr is headed to the U.S. Amateur Golf Championship. Herr shot rounds of 664, 70, and 134 to earn medalist honors at a qualifier at Spring Church Golf Club in Apollo earlier this week. Herr, who will attend Vanderbilt University, will play in the 113th edition of the U.S. Amateur, which runs August 12th through 18th at the Country Club in Brookline, Massachusetts. You can see the full story on our website. In community baseball, Levittown Continental put 8 runs on the board but came up just short Thursday, falling to Upper Moreland 10-8 in the Section 8 playoffs.
Well, when you're playing back-to-back games, you're changing pitchers a lot, and you got to go offense. You know, we've won the toss both times to pick home or away. We've picked away to hit first to control our pitching. So far it's worked for us. Most of this team has been together since they were 8 years old. So our goal this year, when we got together, we said let's make a run at states. Let's do it. You know, our high school made a run at states this year. Some of their older brothers played on that team and got to go for the ride. And I think they see how much fun it is. You know, so states is our goal. It's been our goal all year.
Upper Moreland is 1 win away from a trip to the state tournament, while Levittown Continental can still make the section championship by winning a loser's bracket game Friday and then beating Upper Moreland twice on Saturday. Reporter Jen Wilgus has the full recap and video on our website. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. Bristol is drafting an ordinance prohibiting political protests at the borough's Veterans Memorial. Reporter Hema Duarte will tell you all about it. A major renovation and addition project at Holland Elementary School is on track to be done by the time kids get back to school in September. That's 2 months ahead of schedule. Reporter Chris English will have all the details on that good news you don't always hear in construction. And finally, Shady Brook Farm will host its 2nd annual Jog and Hog event on Sunday, where racers eat a quart or pint of ice cream in the middle of their run at the farm on Stony Hill Road. It sounds disgusting to me, but we'll have all the info. You can find updates for all of these stories at buckscountycouriertimes.com or follow me on Twitter for your latest local news. I'm Rachel Cannelli. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and enjoy the weekend.